Friends, Romans, countrymen, listen up for the review. Some things that you will need to know, some vocabulary terms. You need to know who Meriwether Lewis was, George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, John Marshall, John Marbury, Aaron Burr, and James Madison. Know who those people were and what role they played in our government. You need to know the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, and I'm going to play it on another video that will help you review for that. But you need to know the Bill of Rights, and it's a matching. That is matching. That's the right to its amendment. You need to know what Alexander Hamilton's plan to create a good economy was. That was on your worksheet. You need to know about the Whiskey Rebellion and what it did, how it started, and why they were rebelling. The excise tax on whiskey. Make sure you know all of George Washington's major contributions as president. Basically, keeping the nation out of foreign wars is probably the biggest part. Make sure you know who Jefferson's biggest supporters were. Know about Thomas Jefferson and John Adams and the 12th Amendment. Make sure you know who was a loose constructionist and a strict constructionist. And maybe give me an example of both. Make sure you can tell me what the Bank of the U.S. was and who Washington agreed with on the Bank of the U.S. Make sure you can tell me what the Whiskey Rebellion proved, the fact that we could stand as a country. Make sure you know what George Washington said in his farewell address. Make sure you can tell me about the XYZ affair. What was it, and what was the American response? Make sure you can tell me about Marbury versus Madison. That's a court case with judicial review. You need to tell me what judicial review is and how Marbury versus Madison led to it. You need to know how much we paid for the Louisiana Purchase. You can tell me 3 cents an acre or $15 million. Either answer is okay. You need to tell me about the Lewis Clark expedition. What was its purpose? Who was Sacagawea? Why did they go? Maybe for fun, extra credit, you could tell me how we can tell where they went on their expedition. In one paragraph for your essay question, you need to tell me what were the Alien Sedition Acts, why were they passed, and why do you think they were constitutional or unconstitutional? And if you study those, you should be doing fine for your quiz on Tuesday.